Since 2001, over 400,000 Americans have died as a result of gun use in America. Americans on our soil, over 400,000. Just to put it in perspective, 407,000 Americans died in the Second World War. In that same period of time, 3,800 Americans died worldwide as a result of terrorism. So less than 1% of those combined deaths were actually as a result of terrorism worldwide. 400,000 Americans in America, gun use, less than 4,000 Americans worldwide due to terrorism. By the way, most of those died on 9/11. We have to have a discussion about guns. They're ubiquitous. There are more guns in America than there are citizens. The idea that you can trade guns, that you can buy guns over the internet, or you can go to a gun show and buy guns without, in those categories, without background check, makes no sense. We can have the strongest gun laws, and California can have the strongest gun laws, but until you deal with the issue of universal background check, there's a gaping hole in gun safety. Just that one thing would make every American safer if we had that. So I'm not trying. Listen, you know, I remember giving my first interview after Sandy Hook school. I did it that Sunday morning. And I said, you know, we need to do these things, but Sandy Hook's going to repeat itself. We're going to have these things. And then I started saying that, you know, when the failure of the federal government to get background checks and to close some of these loopholes, this stuff is going to continue to happen. And in many cases, it will be people who purchased guns around, you know, using the loophole. That's what happened in South Carolina. That's what happened. You know how big the loophole is? People on the terrorism watch list in the United States can't get on an airplane, but they can legally buy a gun. That's how big the loophole is. In fact, 2,043 guns were sold to people on the terrorism watch list between 2004 and 2014. So, you know, we are the most, you know. We're one of the, we may be the most violent society in the world at this point, at least with respect to our own citizenry. Put it this way: people are saying we shouldn't allow people from other countries into our country. Why would any country allow Americans to go there? We're the most violent society, or one of the most violent societies on the face of the earth.